Yeah. The time is up, the demeanor shifts. Suddenly the wallet is hard to find. He stands between me and the door. A physical intimidation. Trying to change the terms. Breathe steady. Hold the line.
Yeah, we made the agreement before I arrived. The strict conditions that keep me alive. But now that it's over, the energy turns. But cheap manipulations aggressively burns. He blocks out the doorway and puffs up his chest, treating my safety like some kind of test. He pulls out a fraction of what we agreed, hoping the fear will fulfill his own greed. But I plant my feet on the floor of the room. I won't be intimidated by the gloom. I stare at the hand that is holding the short. I don't need a savior and don't need a court. I document every aggressive display, protecting the boundary and making them pay. Watch the intimidation, notice the size. Don't let the panic take over your eyes. The moment the terms are aggressively changed, that is the moment the record's arranged. This is the record, I document the play. I'm holding the standard and clearing the way, turning the trauma right into a shield. This is my ground and I refuse to yield. Weary but steady, my feet on the floor. I'm locking the windows and bolting the door. He argues the value, he argues the time, committing the quiet and cowardly crime. I'm a nickel and dimer who feeds on the weak, but I hold my power whenever I speak. The hypervigilance maps out the space. I keep a completely unbothered deadpan face. The trauma taught me how to handle the heat. I'm holding my ground and refusing defeat. I point to the terms that we already set, a standard of business I never forget. He grumbles and sighs, but he ochres a fold, because I am fearless and weary and cold. I mentally catalog every excuse, a strict documentation of quiet abuse. Watch the interrogation, notice the size. Don't let the panic take over your eyes. The moment the terms are aggressively changed, that is the moment the record's arranged. This is the record, I document the play. I'm holding the standard and clearing the way, turning the trauma right into a shield. This is my ground and I refuse to yield. Weary but steady, my feet on the floor. I'm locking the windows and bolting the door.
The amygdala wants to freeze or flee, but standing completely still is the ultimate power. He expects me to shrink to fit his discount. I don't negotiate my worth. The toll is exact.
So I count up the cash and I walk to the door. I don't look behind at the hotel room floor. The nickel and dimer is left in the dust, the broken agreement, the fracture of trust. I pull out the phone and I open the file. We're caught in the danger beneath the stakes smile. The physical threat is a cowardly treat. I'm closing the book and I'm sealing this fate. The boundary is heavy, the standard is clear. I process the trauma, ain't time to the fear. I survive the worst that the trade has to give. I'm taking my power,
Choosing to live. Yeah. Count it twice. Never walk away short.